Hey everyone, welcome back to a very special video on the channel today. I'm going to be doing a 60 unique Pokemon challenge to start off Season 9. The new season is here. There have been some nice changes, like a Weather Ball nerf that has been very highly anticipated and needed for a while. Kofagrigus got a buff. Poliwrath got a buff, not like a big one. Couple other changes though, so should be a fun season. Great League and Great League Remix are here, and I am going to be using this team of Frostlass, Lantern, and Blaziken as my first team. I think the clip got cut here. I was trying to unlock, or I was trying to turn my Wi-Fi off because of lag, and I accidentally unknowingly turned the screen record off. So what happens here is basically I just throw a move at the Venusaur, and then he comes in with a Bastion on. I switch in to Blaziken, and he counter switches Medi. I think that's what happens. And this game looked lost ever since it started. Let's see what happens though. Frostlass lives with 1 HP. The Shadow Ball, it's a Bastion, right? No, I actually win this game. So sorry about that. This is the only game of the video that this happens. But anyways, I got a win with the team. It was a crazy win. I wish I would have recorded the whole thing, but you know, it's whatever. So, getting into the next team, we have Galvantula, Poliwrath, and Wigglytuff. Really, the only thing you want to avoid here is like a Bastion in the lead. That'd be really bad for this team, or like a G-Fisk as well. So, Alolan Marowak is not a good lead. I'm just going to safe swap Wigglytuff, and it kind of handles AWAC being the subnormal typing as well, and so it can resist the ghost move. So he's going to be staying in with the lead, so I think that he's weak to this in the back maybe. But let's see, he just keeps bone clubbing, and he actually comes in here with a Mew. I don't know why I guess the Shadow Claws are big resisted, so he's gonna get to move here though, and I'm just gonna let this go. I can farm down the Mew with my Politoed, and that's exactly what I do. So looking for a Politoed sweep here. What does he have in the back? It's an Obstagoon, so he's gonna throw right away as he gets to the Night Slash. Not a bad idea, just to get the boost potential. But I have so much energy here. I'm just going to throw one Weather Ball. And at this point, I'm thinking I'm just going to catch. I think that he's going to throw right away, so I build 5 more and catch on Galvantula. Just knowing that it's kind of a waste, knowing that my opponent has a Alolan Marowak in the back. So I'm going to throw the Discharge here. I throw the Discharge because it's going to KO the Obstagoon. And if he would have swapped into Marowak, it does more damage. So I'm going to lunge bait here. He has 2 shields, so I think he has to shield this no matter what. And he does. So basically, I just have to win the race to the charge moves and just hope that he doesn't have 2 Shadow Balls. So get the second shield here, and it's a CMP tie, but I did touch the Weather Ball, so I can just safely shield this up, and I should be getting to a Weather Ball, and I do, and so this game is over. So, very nice 2-0 start on the 60 Unique Pokemon Challenge. I'm going to be posting every battle in this video. Maybe next season, if I have 75 Pokemon, I could do, or 70, I can do, I can do a 2-part video. So, but 6 sets would be 3 times 5, 6 times 15 would be 75. So maybe I can do that and just do well, let's see, 3 sets would be 45. Is it? Wait, maybe, I don't know. I feel stupid that I can't do simple math right now. But anyways, getting into the next matchup here, Mantine into Azumarill. 6 sets, 5 battles each is 30 times 30, that's 90. Oh my god, why is that so hard for me to think about? Because I did 4 sets here. Yeah, 6 sets would be 90. So I could do 45. But anyways, this is gonna be a long, drawn-out match. I'm basically relying on wing attack damage, and my opponent is relying on these very resisted, well, not resisted, but these very weak ice beams, and I'm just going to keep debuffing his attack. So this is a kind of a boring matchup to watch, but I think I win the 0 and probably the 1 and the 2. But yeah, I'm just going to keep bubble beaming. This is my 4th one, so his attack is as low as it could be. So it would be smart. Yeah, he swaps. So I'm going to throw a bubble beam. I could have thrown ice beam to get damage, but I have Scrafty. I can just, add 2 shield drop, so I can just power up punch spam and look to sweep in the back with Scrafty, maybe? It depends on what he has, though. So, Azu, Skarmory, he's probably weak to this thing in the back. So anyways, I'm going to shield the Sky Attack. I have to. 4, 5. I was really hoping I could get to the Power Punch 1 turn later to KO, but he shields anyway, which is pretty nice, and I sneak the move through. So at this point, I'm just going to shield and farm down, take the shield deficit, but at this point, I should have some energy. If you want to, he comes back Altaria, so he has Skarmory, Altaria, and Azu, so very weak to Stunfisk and Bastiodon, but pretty good against, like, the fighter meta and stuff like that. So lags, not great, but Altaria does win the CMP tie. So this Sky Attack is going to come through in KO, and unfortunately at this point it just doesn't look like I can win. I should have let the Scrafty go, and then at least just like hope to be able to catch a move, but these Razor Leafs just do not do damage, and poor Victory Bell is going to go down. I originally had Victory Bell in the lead, and it would have been nice going up against Azu with the double flyers in the back. Mantine would have had a better time, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some. So first loss, that's okay. This team is going to have Crustle, Machamp, and it's a normal, I think, Vigoroth, yeah. So 2 counter users and a rock user. Probably kind of weak to flying here. Like a Skarmory would be pretty rough for this team because it's doing neutral or super effective while taking neutral. So getting into the lead against a Blastoise. Keep in mind these are rank 1 battles, so there's going to be quite a bit of spice. But I do have some pretty solid opponents with double moved, like triple meta mon teams. So this Blastoise does not like to throw. I don't know why that is. Maybe he doesn't have Hydro Cannon or Ice Beam. So I'm just going to shield this. And yeah, this is rank 1. Flash Cannon on the Blastoise. And at this point, Skarmory is a core breaker for this team. So I'm going to come into Crustle and shield. I only get to 1 move either way though. So I have to just throw the Rock Slide. And just hope that he doesn't shield it. Because like he's at a move right here. I think that was his 5th. So he barely lives and he overtaps, which is very, very nice. And at this point, he has a Sceptile in the back. So very spicy team: Blastoise, Sceptile, and Skarmory, which actually is like not a bad concept for a team. But like you're weak to kind of weak to Venusaur with but you have Skarmory coverage. So like I would probably run Skarmory in the lead though. But anyways, I can come in here with Machamp, take a Leaf Blade, get a Cross Chop off, and we'll be okay. So I throw after 2. I don't know if he was 2 or 3 Bullet Seeds away from a move. I think it was 3, but I didn't want to risk it. So now I can just come back here into Vigoroth and throw this Body Slam against the Blastoise. So GG. Would have been different if he had Hydro Cannon, but that's okay. And if he would have got to the Sky Attack on the Skarmory. Or just shielded my Rock Slide. Like there was win conditions, but that's okay. This next match, I think. Let's see. What am I looking for? Melmetal. Okay, so I had Mew, no, Haunter, and Hypno. Okay, this team was. Yeah, this team was something. Very weak to like. Again, like a Bastie, a G-Fisk in the back. So Venusaur lead is tricky. I probably could have safe swapped Haunter, but then like a Licker or like a Sableye, I'd actually lose. So And a lot of Venusaur teams run either like Jephus or Bastiodon or Sableye. So I just stay in here, this is actually pretty bad. I lose to 0, so I probably could have shielded one of these. But that's okay. I throw this Rock Slide, and I think I look to bail. Yeah, I was hoping that this Shadow Claw would KO, but as you can see, a series of unfortunate events is about to unfold. He has a Bastiodon, which is like nice that I can kind of realign Melmetal on it, but like maybe I could double bait with the Rock Slide. So let's see. I shield the Flamethrower. At this point, I'm gonna build up to 2 superpowers, and I'm gonna bait the Rock Slide here. If this gets a shield, I'm in okay position. But so what I did here, I should have maybe thrown another Rock Slide and then a superpower, and I would have had enough health. But he shields this, and this superpower is debuffed, so it would have done more damage. I still don't know if it would have been enough, but yeah, who knows. So anyways, Hypno versus the world. It's possible. And he catches on Venusaur, which is, that's just disgusting. I was not expecting at this rank for that type of catch. That was a luck catch because I overfarmed so much. Very lucky catch on my opponent's side. It was calculated, like very well played. It was just a guessing game. So at this point, I have 2 Thunder Punches against Politoed. He does win CMP though, so I can't throw 2 Confusions. Actually, I catch here. So we both caught moves on each other. So pretty high level game. But at this point, I can't farm that much on my Hypno. If I were to throw 1 more Confusion, he would have won the CMP tie. So I have to kind of hope that I can get to 2 Confusions. And yeah, my opponent gets to a Stone Edge just before this game was a heartbreaker because I thought that I had it. I thought that I could have made the miraculous comeback, but 3-2 is not bad. And this next team is Jump Bluff, Jellicent, and Alolan Graveler. So shout out to whoever was in the comments a couple months ago, back in the old Great League remix, suggesting me to run Alolan Graveler. This battle's for you. So this Umbreon though, like, it's good against my Jelly, so that's why I'm keeping it away. But this thing is just so tanky and spammy, so I will end up throwing a Thunderbolt. I'll throw 2 Volt Switches to throw on alignment, and this Thunderbolt will do a lot of damage if it goes through, and it does. And now I'm just going to throw the Rock Blast right away. I don't know if my opponent knows you can't stack 2 Thunderbolts, but he shields the Rock Blast here. I get a move through, but I don't know if it matters if this Graveler KOs. No, it doesn't, but I'm going to get farmed down. So this is pretty bad. I die with the Rock Blast. So at this point, I have to come back with Jump Bluff and just hope that whatever he has in the back, I can beat. Jellicent does have a great matchup, though, against a Swampert. So this is not the end of the world. So the Umbreon goes down. It's a Fairy type, so it's not, Gramble in the back. So this is not bad. He actually switches out of the matchup, and this is okay. Like, I don't know what this is. Hydro Cannon is absolutely fine. An Earthquake would have KO'd, but like Swampert's just run Sludge Wave in the Great League now, so he shields the Shadow Ball, which is very well played by my opponent. But I'm gonna get to another Shadow Ball. This is gonna come through, do pretty big damage, and maybe I can farm down now with Jump Love, which I think I can. So he's gonna throw another Hydro Cannon, knowing that I will outpace him to a move. And yeah, at this point I farm down with Jump Bluff, and I get the Energy Ball off on the Gramble, but he does get a move through. So what do I do here? These Bullet Seeds are doing good damage, and I get one through. But Gramble has a move, not a big deal because he can't get to another one. And this Aerial Ace should do enough to KO. Yep. So GG. Very nice picking up another win. And I started off little bit rough. In the middle, had a pretty decent streak going on. As you can see, I have recommended battle parties because I had been doing auto-rect at the end of last season, maybe practicing for a little something later in the season. But anyways, my next team, defense, Deoxys, Clefable, and Swampert, is a pretty solid team. Let's see, week 2, maybe like a Venusaur in the back. So let's see. DD into DD, so this is going to be a pretty long matchup. Two very bulky mons just kind of slugging it out. And I throw a Thunderbolt here. My opponent overfarms a lot though, so I don't know what he's running. We get some mutual lag, I think. That's mutual. And he throws a Rock Slide, so he doesn't have Thunderbolt. I don't know which one's better. I think in the mirror, Thunderbolt might be better, because you can like throw 2 Thunderbolts and farm down, but I'm not sure. So 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna throw the Thunderbolt right before he can get to a Psycho Boost. I think he's 1 away, so, or maybe he's at it. So 1, 2, okay, he's at the Psycho Boost now. Probably a Rock Slide also. I don't know which one he's running. He's running Psycho Boost. At this point I can farm down, and well, the one thing I didn't want to see, I saw. And that's it's just GG, right? Like, there's not much I can do. This thing is just gonna run through my team. I have to shield the Sludge Bomb and pray that I can get a Meteor Mash off just to get the last shield. But at that point, like, what can I do? He can just farm up a bunch of energy and throw on me. Now he has extra energy for my Swampert, and I have to wait the switch clock out, and then I think I have to maybe catch. But my switch clock isn't up. If he threw one more Vine Whip, I could have maybe caught on my DD. But now this game's over, and it was a Stunfisk in the back. So if I could have KO'd that Venusaur, I would have been smooth sailing. But you can't win them all, so it's okay. Anyways, the next team, I had a spreadsheet that I was looking at as I was playing these games. I could just check which team I had next. Kind of like Pogo King, if you guys watch his streams or his unique Pokemon challenges, you can kind of see his spreadsheet. But this team is going to be running Golbat, Shadow Venusaur, and Obstagoon. So, pretty decent lead. Fire Spin, AWAC. You have a super effective move, you have a bait move, and I am just going to go straight for it. No remorse. Don't give any shits, any shields. So, not great for me. But I'm going to shield the move here. He actually had Shadow Ball instead of Shadow Bone, so pretty good. For me, I guess. He's not spamming moves as quick, but I don't like to bait. I'm just going to go for another Shadow Ball. He double shields, so depending on what's in the back, maybe one of my backline Pokemon can have a good time. I'm just going to let the Shadow Ball go and come into Obstagoon. If he doesn't have a good answer, like, I just run through this team. And what I was forgetting right here, Azu comes in. I have Gunk Shot on my Obstagoon, but oh baby, Zionic, my mans, come hear me out here. Come hear me out from the depths of the United Kingdom. Boom! Down goes the Stunfisk. Zionic, I got a double whammy for ya. Just wait. Oh, this battle makes me happy. So I shield up the Ice Beam. Shadow Venusaur gets to another Frenzy Plant on the Azu. You already know it is coming. Boom. Let's go. Double boom in a battle. How many times do you get the double boom? Not much. Could have got the triple boom if the AWAC didn't shield, but you know, that's okay. Double boom is pretty cool too. So Bronzong, Superior, and Stunfisk. This team is a little bit weak to ice types in the back, so like maybe like a Lapras. Not sure, but he has Duosion and Sandslash, Alolan Sandslash, and I'm just gonna come in with Stunfisk. It's actually worse than I thought it would be. Like, he has Powder Snow Ice Punch, and I'm weak to ice, but I'm also doing super effective damage. So, and he just leaves. He does a 1369 A slash. but yeah, pretty quick battle. So this next team I'm going to be running Berserker Drifblim, and I think it's yeah, Fairy type Gramble. So I'm debating what I want to run for the lead, and I think I end up using Gramble. I was thinking of switching my Kanto Ninetales because I have one that I could sub, but I actually decide I'm going to run Gramble as my lead over Berserker. So this team's cool though. Like, you have a dark and a fighting type fast or charge move on Gramble, and you have one on Berserker. So good thing I put Gramble in the lead instead of Berserker, because Gramble definitely is more comfortable seeing Swampert than a Berserker would be. So at this point, I'm probably just gonna 2 shield farm down. I may be able to live Hydro Cannon here, but I'm not gonna risk it because Gramble is glassy and Swampert is a little bit more attack weighted, but still pretty balanced. At this point, I throw one charm, pray that he doesn't get a air slash through, and he doesn't, and he's just gonna shield the close combat, and I'm gonna dip out of here. And he has the new buffed Shadow Claw Kofagrigus, and I'm gonna shield bait him, and I'm just going to, at this point, like, he's probably gonna KO, so there's nothing I can do, but I have his attack lowered now, so I can come back with Berserker, do super effective damage, even though, look at how danky this thing is. Kofagrigus just takes these Shadow Claws like a champ, even though it's super effective. But I also have super effective Foul Play, so, and then Skarmory is going to come back in. Let's see. I can tank a move here, Sky Attack, tank it absolutely perfectly, and at this point, close combat comes through, and at this point, he's got to throw a move. I think this was like, he was maybe 1 air slash over or something, like, not terribly, like, loaded with energy, so I can just come down, farm down with Gramble with the charms. So another GG. This may be where I go on a win streak, but yeah, 4-1, so pretty good. And this next game, Skarmory into Galv at Toxicroak, and Amok in the back. This I'm trying to think if I win with this team. But yeah, so I'm gonna go right away for the Sky Attack, and he's gonna shield. So at this point, I'm coming in with Amok. I feel like it's just better over Toxicroak, and he's just gonna launch everything. So, oh, recording lags here. Just charging up a Dark Pulse that he shields, and do I let this go? I think I do. I'm playing ballsy. I'm putting all my marbles on the fact that Toxicroak can sweep in the back. This Dark Pulse comes through. It actually KOs, and good sign with the G-Fisk. But no, like, Sableye is quite good against this team. Sorry, I'm very tired today. I didn't get enough sleep last night, but yeah, Mud Bomb's gonna come through, and this doesn't even come close to KOing, so nothing I can do at all. Even with the shield, like, he can just farm down, so no big deal. That's okay. Next team is gonna be Bastiodon, Poliwrath, and Noctowl. So pretty balanced team, I would say. You are weak to electric in the back, but not a lot of people use electric types. Maybe like a Mew with Wild Charge, or like something like that. But let's see. We have Bastie versus Bastie. He switches with the move, so Azu kind of beats this whole team depending on the moveset. He throws pretty early, so this is probably an Ice Beam. I let it go, and at this point, I'm gonna charge up. I'm gonna charge up a little extra. Throw a Sky Attack here, and it's not gonna do a ton. Noctowl is like pretty tanky. So I'm just going to get to another Sky Attack right before he gets to another Ice Beam. And he's going to shield. So what do I do here? I think I shield at the last second. This is kind of stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, he just fumbles the bag here. He switches into Bastie trying to catch a Sky Attack, which I understand the idea, but your wall is here. Poliwrath resists everything and dishes out double super effective against everything. You can't ask for anything better. Boom! Boom! Dynamic Punch comes in and absolutely takes out the Bastie, and I'm just going to go for another Dynamic Punch against Azu, and he actually shields this, which is crazy to me. I'm going to let this go now. If he reveals Play Rough, which he does, like this is good, and he has Umbreon in the back. So this is Evan's team that he used to reach Legend. It is a Bastie, Azu, and Umbreon. Very tanky team, but it is double weak to fighting. So at this point, he has to throw a Psychic or a Last Resort to KO me, and he does have Psychic. So I can just comfortably come back in with Bastie. He has Azu in the back, but he doesn't have Hydro Pump. If you remember, he used Ice Beam against the Noctowl and Play Rough against Poliwrath, so I'm going to have a pretty nice time against this Azu. Like, he's just going to be able to throw a Play Rough, and if I get to a move, I KO and take the game. So, very nice win. 1-1. Next team, Whiscash. I think we have Obama. Yeah, and we have Talonflame. So, a elemental team, a fire, grass, and water type. Let's see how this game goes. No big spoilers, but this is a fun one. So, let's see. Battle starting against a rank 9, which is nuts. I didn't play much yesterday, so I'm only rank 6, or maybe rank 7 now. But he is going to throw after 4 hexes. I know this is just a Bubble Beam, because he didn't even build up to a Shadow Ball, so I just let the Bubble Beam go. At this point, I'm going straight for it. Brave Bird coming through. If this lands, it won't even be KOing, but it'll do a lot of damage, and he shields. So what I'm going to do, I build up one more Incinerate, but I think this Bubble Beam has potential to KO with my debuffed defense, so I come into a Abomasnow, and he has his own Talonflame, which is, we'll see. It's doing double super effective everywhere, and I'm doing neutral. Does Abomasnow even care, is the question. Okay, so he shields. I'm going to... Oh, I let this go. I could have shielded and got to another move, but that's okay. What I do here, double Flame Charge, I build up to 200 energy, and I throw, assuming this would KO, but it actually doesn't. It leaves the Talonflame with 1 HP, which is very, very bad. I shield the Flame Charge because I have to, and at this point, I think I'd blind Brave Bird, whatever they have, and just put it all on Whiscash in the back. So it is a Wigglytuff, so I just have to time my fast moves right, and it'll be okay. Nope, I just let a full charm through for no reason. Great. Let's see. So 7, 8, or maybe that's 9 or 10 charms. So he was at the move on that charm. I get there 1 turn early with the Blizzard and take it out. That game was nuts because if that Wiggly gets to a move, I can't Incinerate down. So very, very close game. I almost threw. But anyways, we're getting into the next team. Beedrill, Medicham, and Umbreon. This is a very diverse team. A lot of coverage. Pretty tanky, except for Beedrill. But we have the lead that we want to see in Azumarill. He comes in with Sableye. You already know we got Umbreon for that, baby. Come on. He's probably going to throw a return here. It would have been nice to invest in a shield, just come out with a lot of health and energy. But I let it go. Throw a Foul Play. And I think I build up a a little extra energy, so about 1.5 foul plays, and I throw. This is going to come close to KOing, maybe like one Snarl afterwards would, but he shields, and I get another fast move through. If this is a return, I don't want to chance it, but this is a foul play. I'm just going to throw one more Snarl, and he catches on a Zoomerl. Really, really nice catch. But now I can just, like, I come back into B-Drill. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think as is going to move now. So I'm going to throw pretty much on alignment, or like correct alignment. And yeah, he's at Ice Beam, but I sneak a Poison Jab through, which may make a difference, but it might actually just not matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's at his 4th bubble. I don't think it would have mattered. But anyways, I could have probably thrown an X-Scissor at this Sableye, and it would have died. It's neutral. Like, it's Sableye is part Dark type, so I don't know why I invested in Drill Run, but now I can just throw Drill Run against this G-Fisk and just come in Medicham, and Ice Punch is going to do neutral, and he leaves. Like, 2 Earthquakes would KO, and then, you know, it's questionable against the backline. But I have Umbreon, so maybe I was okay. I probably would have won. But this next team, this is actually my last set. I have my second to last and my last set's out of order, so my bad on that. We are bringing back the GOAT. If you have seen one of my older videos, I snuck this thing in when it was still banned, and I picked up the dub. So Bidget, absolute legend. Pidgeot, whatever you want to call it, picking up a lead. Oh, Stunfisk. This thing is a core breaker. It's the core breaker of all core breakers. All 3 Pokemon I have are weak to it. But, like, come on, I didn't think. Maybe, like, a G-Fisk also. I probably could have planned this team out better. But anyways, I'm just going to go for the Double Bone Club. Maybe get a shield. I get a shield, wow. We're in the 1 shield now. I invest in another shield. I don't know if this was smart or not. But yeah, I'm going to throw on alignment here. Get another Bone Claw off. And he double shields. So, this is okay, right? Mud Bomb coming through. And I come into Pidgeot. And I try and catch. And I don't catch on Registeel. I think he threw another Mud Shot. But he discharges anyway. Okay, so technically I did bait right. But it's Talonflame. It's, of course. What else? Just the hardest counter to a Reggie in the game. When you already have an AWAC? No, I have the AWAC. He already has an Azu and a Stunfisk. Like, Venusaur just runs through this team again. But anyways, Talonflame is just going to run through this team. I Feather Dance because I didn't even know. He's going to move. He's just going to Brave Bird me and win the game. But no, he Flame Charges for whatever reason. And at this point, I get to the Brave Bird. This is going to do big damage, right? Maybe KO? No. 1 HP, and I get bubbled down. This game is such a heartbreaker at times. 3-2, so another positive set. I actually didn't have any negative sets today, which is pretty nice. But this next team, I love this team. Dugong, Sableye, and Jirachi. So you're a little weak to Stunfisk, but just watch how I play this matchup out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mud Shots. He throws right away, which gives me 2 free turns through. So I'm going to shield the first Rock Slide, and I'm just going to keep building. So Icy Wind is going to come through, and he shields because I overfarmed to fake the Water Pulse. Water Pulse does super effective damage, but it's only like 60% maybe. It should come through right here, unless he shields. Get the Excellent, and yeah, it does like 55 to 60%. So I mean, like, a shield would be nice if you shield the Water Pulse, but he comes with DD, and this is just Sablei's snack. This is what it eats for breakfast. My girlfriend playing me in anagrams, but I'm in a Pokemon game. I think she said let's go. Probably beat me. So I'm just gonna let this Rock Slide go through. I can farm down now, and Sableye is loaded with about half health left. So let's see what he has in the back. It's an Azu. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bubbles, 5 bubbles. I'm gonna throw the Power Gem at 7, which means it'll be right before he gets to a move. He shields, which is weird. 6, 7, 8. So he's over farming 9 bubbles. So he's at 99 energy. If he throws one more bubble, he'd be wasting it. He just ends up throwing like 2 bubbles over. It just gets, the last bubble gives him 1 energy, and then the one over that is just a waste. So he has 100 energy now. Play rough. Coming through. He's like 1 or 2 away from like a Hydro or something, but he didn't have a shield. So now I can just come in, farm down this Stunfisk, and this is game over. GG. Next team is Lapras. Oh gosh, what else do I have on this team? Is this the Ludicolo team? No. So G-Fisk. Oh yeah. This battle was really fun. So yeah, Lapras, Shadow, Gardevoir, and single moved, and a G-Fisk. So Lapras into Melodic. Dragon Tail would be pretty bad, but it's a Waterfall Melodic. So Melodic has Surf, Lapras has Surf. Melodic has Blizzard though, so you only want to throw Surfs. And I have Skull Bash, so my defense is going to be boosting. I'm also going to be nuking and be doing neutral damage. So at this point, I can just farm down the Melodic and have so much energy coming out, and not even have to expend a shield at all. So 4. The Melodic cannot get to the 3rd Surf, and at this point I am going to throw these 2 Surfs onto this Bastiodon, and I just, like, I missed 2 bubbles on this Surf, but it's okay. Like, G-Fisk just absolutely walls this thing. I think this Bastiodon's at its 5th, so 6, 7, maybe 7 there. So I can shield. Oh, I let the Flamethrower go. Just kind of being able to safely, like, 2 shield farm down whatever's in the back with Gardevoir. This thing is so dangerous. You keep it away from, like, a Ghost type or like a Steel type, and just watch this thing go to work. Altaria in the back. Yeah, bye. Look at how, like, I mean, these Dragon Breaths add up. Look at the charms. It takes out like 20% of the thing. So absolute destruction. 2 shield flex on the low. Next team is going to be Alolan Raichu, Azumarill, and Altaria. So Altaria lead just because I'm double weak to grass in the back, and I can kind of like save switch out of a bad lead. But let's see. Altaria into Talonflame. This is a good lead. Actually, every Pokemon on my team beats this thing, so I could have maybe like considered switching out in Achu. But let's see. I'm gonna let this move go. If it was a Brave Bird, like, I just get to the Sky Attack and force a shield or force him to swap. But he flame charges, so he's at a Brave Bird now. That was his 3rd Incinerate, so I'm going to shield, anticipating the Brave Bird. No, this is another flame charge. So 1, 2. He only needs 2 to get to a Brave Bird since he threw double flame charge. So he's at a Brave Bird. He throws a flame charge. I don't know. And then that KOs me, which is pretty bad. And I switch into Azu. I was actually, I think, trying to switch into Achu, but Azu is in the back, which is really nice. I think my opponent's thought process was just keep the Venusaur aligned with the Azu no matter what. But at this point, like, it's so nice. I shield, farm up to 100 energy, throw the Grass Knot just so I don't debuff my defense, and at this point I can farm up a little extra energy, throw a wild charge, and this is going to be doing pretty nice damage against a Venusaur. And at this point I have to force my opponent to throw. He throws at very nice timing right before that Volt Switch comes through, knowing that I would win CMP. This can be a tough battle. I don't know if the Play Rough will KO or not. This is kind of one of those like downsides of not having Ice Beam. But let's see. I live the Frenzy Plant, live the Vine Whips, and I'm going to be able to get this Hydro Pump off. This should be doing more than enough to KO, and that Venusaur goes down. So GG, very low, like maybe 3 HP. Azu, absolutely clutching up and securing the win. So very nice. Next game is going to be leading Ninetales and Cherim and Ludicolo. So this is a double week to flying and week to rock in the lead. So let's see what we got. Hopefully it's not a flying type, but like Skarmory would be okay in the lead. It's a Bastie. Oh gosh. Well, this thing kind of destroys my team, and he has a Medicham. Hey, this is why you watch over 40 minutes into the video. I let the Power Punch go. I think he has Psychic. This is why. This is why you watch 40 minutes into the video. Boom! Solar Beam going in. Doesn't even KO the Medicham. This thing is disgusting. But a Weather Ball, is he going to get a shield? No, he's going to let it go. So getting switch advantage is going to be really nice for the rest of this game. I have to throw the Weather Ball because obviously I cannot get to another Solar Beam. And this does like 20% to a Bastie. But now I have Ludicolo, and let's see. I don't know. I could have let it go. He actually has Politoed in the back. And the way I play this is pretty bad. So he has 2 shields. I can just let this Weather Ball go. It's most energy efficient. He has 2 shields. And as you can see, I went for the Gleam. At the CMP tie, I try and change my mind and go Weather Ball. No. It would be nice if he lets it go, but like he's already been beamed. He's not gonna let that go. He's not gonna get beamed and gleamed in the same game. Come on now. It's a big mistake by me, and I'm just gonna fill you in. This is gonna be a game losing. I have Leaf Storm and not Grass Knot, so I can't even like Leaf Storm this thing in hope to like just do damage to Bastie. So Ice Beam coming through. I would have to farm it down. My only win condition is just him not having Blizzard. So is he going to throw another Weather Ball? No, he has Blizzard. So GG. Unfortunately, I needed to save a shield for Bastie. So, but this is the last game. Shiftry, Pelipper, and Sir Fetched. Oh man, this battle, did I win? I'm not sure. I honestly can't remember. Oh gosh, I can't end on heartbreak. But who knows? Maybe it's not heartbreaking. I also lose CMP. I fake the foul play, and oh man, this battle starts off rough. He lets Leaf Blade go. So he switches out, and I switch. What am I doing? I'm also running Night/Brave Bird, and I don't even get the Night Slash off. What am I doing? At least fake the Leaf Blade, right? But yeah, no. There's unfortunately, I played this matchup so poorly that I could not recover. So yeah. This man's can double shield and just beat my entire team. But we have Shiftry with shields down. Who knows what could happen? So I've already made some mistakes this game, right? I make another one. Why I let that whole charm go through? Just to get a little bit of energy. Like, come on. Now I can foul play the Galvantula, and what does he have in the back? It needs to be a Mud Boy. it's Politoed. If it was ground type as well, maybe I'd be okay. But this thing spams, and unfortunately that's going to KO Shiftry, so unfortunate L. But anyways, that's going to be the last battle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this, but oh, do I have another battle? Oh, I have another battle. Haha, just kidding. Skarmory, Marowak, Muck. Oh, no. I'm just prepping for the next one. So, yeah, if you guys want to see me do this in the future, let me know. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.